What's up, guys? It's me, it's Omega Free, and today we are here with the first episode of the Link-2 podcast. I think first it is only fair we do introductions. First off, what's up, guys? It's me, Omega Free. You guys should be able to know me. You guys could either call me Omega or, as will probably refer to me as, Mitchell. And let me introduce my co-host.
Are you going to introduce me, or am I going to introduce myself?
He can introduce himself, or they can introduce themselves. They're not lazy.
Hi, I'm Russell. I don't know if Mitch is going to commonly refer to me as Danger or Russ or whatever the fuck is going to happen.
I'm going to call you Russ. I'm not doing Danger. You're not calling me Omega. We'll call each other Russ and Mitch.
Alright, perfect. Anyway, hi, I like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yo, that's crazy.
I love me some shiny cardboard.
Yo. You do? You don't have too much shiny cardboard.
It's just shiny enough.
You have a Starlight, which I still don't have.
Well, you had one.
I've had multiple. It felt weird looking through the deck and seeing a Starlight card and being like, huh. Yeah, I own these now.
It's like,
Well, then I moved them. Now I'm gonna pick them back up. They're cheap as fuck. Yeah, do you know how much car even goes for?
No, how much?
Alright, what TCG playing this? This is a hell of an intro, bro. First episode, we're talking about Gold Pride Captain Card. That's crazy. Gold Pride, Kai. Captain Kai Starlight Rare goes for a whole $62.
Damn.
How about the other one? Dude, some people are gonna be fucking pissed. I will not just like instantly going into everything. Yo, the other one is sitting at $30. That's crazy. Yo, that deck's like cheap because it sucks.
Womp womp.
Oh, side note real quick, I just noticed we're recording this on May 4th, so happy Star Wars Day, I guess, probably. I don't fucking know, I don't watch that.
Listen, I'm not a nerd.
The fuck you are. Oh, I'm not a nerd. Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, guys. He's not a nerd. She's not a nerd.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, hell of an intro, dude.
Starlight out of the way. Let's start doing actual podcast things. How about that?
Yeah,
one?
right? I guess let's get to know us a bit more. You guys gonna get to know us more. We'll start with you, Russ. What got you into the game?
God, Jesus Christ, what got me into the game?
Like, what got you in, and kind of like a little history with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, so Saturday morning cartoons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon,
Dude, those were the best.
Digimon,
Hell yeah, dude.
fucking Dragon Ball was in there too, but I didn't watch too much of that. But anyway, I was very, very much a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, early child, young kid. My brain is not working. I'm so sorry.
Yo,
Oh my god.
We had locals until 2 or 3 in the morning yesterday, and we kind of woke up and did this. So operations are barely operational.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. I've been infatuated with Yu-Gi-Oh since I was a little kid. And then one day I was going through Walmart or something, and with my dad, and I was just looking at the toy section, and then I look over and I just see Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I was like, "Huh, looks interesting. Hey, Dad, let me get some of those." And I got some of those, and and fast forward a little on towards to middle school. I want to say about 6th grade, when I met my my main friend group that I'm still friends with now, who were also very much infatuated with Yu-Gi-Oh, and it grew from there.
Nice. Yeah.
Not to mention Mitch also
Yeah.
in high school with Yu-Gi-Oh. But
Yeah.
yeah, now you do yours.
I gotta ask though. You said Saturday morning cartoons. Which Yu-Gi-Oh series was it for you?
Oh, it was Duel Monsters.
Really? For me, it's 5Ds.
Yeah, it was Duel Monsters, and then there was like Zexel, like maybe like an episode of Zexel before I just like turned it off. I was like, nah, I like the original.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, Zexel was fine. I say that, but I don't know if I agree with that. Early Zexel was rough to get through. Like it's the most boring time. Um, the number hunting was actually really cool. I kind of fucked with the numbers, but besides that, like it was boring until you got to like Barry and Knock. Then they had a whole thing with like races trying to kill each other, which is kind of interesting. You don't expect
Interesting.
it from a show like that.
Yeah.
Mine was 5Ds. I was a little kid, so when people play Yu-Gi-Oh on motorcycles, I was hooked. No, but what got me into the game was when I was a little kid, my uncle and my cousin lived with me, and uh they were very competitive, and they're actually also the reason why I got into WWE. Because they were like 16, 17, etc.
Hmm.
Um, so they bought like WWE 2008. They bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards. They bought a bunch of stuff. They threw each other in Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. Um, so I started to learn the game.
I want to do that.
Yeah. What was funny is the WWE video games is actually why I watched WWE, which is funny.
That
Um,
is very funny.
usually it doesn't work that way. Uh, but it's weird. I'm one of the weird people that got in from video games first. Um,
It does sound wacky.
yeah, right. So wow, now I had the brain fog. Okay, so my uncle, he would buy me cards at times. They tried to teach me how to play the game. I didn't get it at first, but then I started to understand it, and
Hmm.
then when I started to actually finally be able to make decks, I still sucked with it because I was a little kid. But my uncle was about to quit the game, and he's like, "Yo, Mitch, I know you've been playing this game for a while, and you like it. You can take all my cards." And he gave me a box of like 500 Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which was
I,
mind-boggling at the time.
damn.
You say damn, but now when you open a booster box, we're like most of the way there. Yeah, dude,
Yep,
Yu-Gi-Oh,
this age.
yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh built different nowadays. But back then it was a lot. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what got me started. There was a time I took a break. There was a time I didn't really play. Um, in middle school, I met up with a few friends. They were like, "Hey, do you guys know what Yu-Gi-Oh is?" I'm like, "I actually know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. Yes." Um, and we all kind of like got reacquainted with the rules, figured out how to make things work. Um, I was the best in the school, which was a thing that for some reason I am still proud of. Um, dude, the fact that I was labeled the best Yu-Gi-Oh player in the school was great. Um,
I don't think he ever played against Garrett.
so what?
Who knows if you were the best? He played fucking mean Ghostrix. His ass was crazy.
But I was playing Dragon Rule in 2014 by accident. I was gonna beat him. No, like that's the funniest thing. I would joke around that those times that I would accidentally play meta decks when I was a little kid. I played Dragons and Edison. I played Dragon Rulers in Dragon Ruler format, and I played. God, there's another one I played. Um, I think I played Mana. No, I didn't. There's another one I played. I just can't remember what. But yeah, it was kind of funny. Uh, but I played Red Eyes through high school because you don't really pay attention to what you're playing at that point when you're not competitive. Um, when I graduated high school, I put away my cards, and then the pandemic happened. Uh, I was working at my job, and one day one of my friends was like, "Hey, you play Yu-Gi-Oh?" Right? I'm like, "I used to, yeah. I just recently refound my old cards," and they're like, "There's this like card shop that's like across the street from me. If you want to go up there," I'm like, "Sure." So then I went to this magical place called Loxon Tabletop. We might do an episode one day about talking about that place. That place is great.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like it was either next week or 2 weeks later I brought for us. Then they started up their official OTS stuff, and then yeah, we just kind of went off from there.
Yeah.
And now look at
It
us
was,
now.
it was so random too, because like after he got out of high school,
We
and
didn't
what
talk
was
too
my
much.
senior year of high school that this shit happened, or is it junior year? I don't know. But either way, he went out of high school, and so we didn't talk much at all. And then all of a sudden, I just get like a text from him, and I was like saying, "Hey, do you still play Yu-Gi-Oh?"
Yeah. I was trying to find people to go with because I have social anxiety. So like being able to go to things like that fucking freaked me out. Because I tried to go by myself at one point before it was the OTS, and I was just like walking around, just like kind of like staring at board states, going, "What the fuck is going on?" And then it took someone sitting down pretty much in front of me and yelling, "Who wants to Yu-Gi-Oh me?" And I just immediately sat in front of them, and they're like, "Oh, hi." I'm like, "Hi," and they introduced themselves, and I started to play with them, and they beat me because I was on red eyes. Um, but yeah, it was funny. Because it was right when Dragoon came out too. So I summoned Dragoon, and he was like, "Oh, you're one of those players." I'm like, "What? I'm what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, dude?" And then he sees I'm on red eyes. He's like, "Oh, so you're not one of those players?" I'm like, "What does that mean, dude? I don't know what that means." Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's what kind of got me in. That's where I started. I brought Russell in because I was trying to hit up a few friends to see who played Yu-Gi-Oh, and a lot of friends either changed their numbers, so I just don't talk to. And I was like, I remember Russ. Russ is a good guy. I like this one.
I
So
like this one.
I remember one local street bought dual discs.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. That was the second time we went there. We just
Dude,
brought our
that was
dual discs.
cringe as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I remember we were like, "Oh, we're just gonna stand in the middle of the locals and act all cool and shit," and then we got there and we're like, "We're not cool at all."
Because
Well,
we were just
pretty
like,
lame. Yeah,
uh,
pretty lame. Some
like,
people thought they were cool, but not the way that we were using them, just as like things upon a desk shelf, which made more sense.
didn't didn't we just like stop in the middle of it and sat down too? Just
Yeah,
finished
we
it on the
just
fucking table.
because it was so hard to do because the gravy on a dual disc is fucking impossible to use, and there's no banished, and your ass was playing. Oh no, my ass was playing pendulums. Pendulum. Yeah.
Not to mention no field zones either. It's just like
Oh no,
where
the field zone is the slot out the side, but it's like
mine didn't have one.
just didn't have one.
No.
That's crazy. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your ass was playing Pendulum. My ass was playing Nordics.
Yeah, and you still didn't know how to link summon.
Hey,
Fuck.
that's another thing too. The extra monster zone didn't exist on the dual disc either.
No, the fuck it did. We had to set them on the table. God, dude. Old times. I fucking love that.
Jesus Christ.
Anyone who this is gonna be mostly on YouTube. Anyone who's on YouTube, throw in the comments how you guys got like into the game. I want to hear these. Cause like you can have stupid stories. I've heard people be like, "Oh yeah, I just got some cars and I went to locals and just got better, and then here I am." Like, no, I don't want that boring ass story. No, like I want to hear about the stupid shit you did. I want
Yeah, I
to hear
want to hear
about.
about
I want to hear the
that.
jank you did. I want to hear the goo.
I want to hear about the four-man dual disc duel.
The 4-man. Oh my god! If someone actually had a battle royale with door discs at locals, dude. Especially if they would do the anime stuff of like, I draw. Huh, I will activate D shifter.
Fuck no, no you won't.
Dude. Okay. No. Do you know what'd be fucking hilarious? If they like establish that shifter works until like everyone goes through. the turn, so you could do it in the draw phase of the first guy's turn, and no end in the end phase of the last guy's turn. Imagine someone holds it and they're like, yeah, for your turn, because I know you hate this card more than everyone else here, Shifter. Everyone else got to use the graveyards. You don't get to. Fuck you on a different level. That'd be... that's some Jake shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He would wait until it was me specifically. I'd be playing PK and he would just be staring at me the whole time. Sam would pop off a tier. Max would be doing... God, what would Max play? Probably Bandit. He'd be doing some Bandit shit. Like using the graveyard, and he would just be staring at me, and then when it's my turn, he'd go, Shifter. I'll be like, man, I quit. Anyways, but yeah, so that's kind of what got us into the game, and how everything kind of started with us, which was great, which was just fantastic. I also remember, huh?
Your first deck was Red Eyes, right?
Yeah,
That you brought up to the locals. My first deck was.
Pile.
Oh wait, no. Yeah. The pile. I was gonna say Nordics, but we didn't play in the tournament at that point. No. It was just us. But in the in locals tournament, I played a fucking Exodia pile.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a good Exodia pile. It was literally just a bunch of random ass monsters to help me gain life points, to tiny ass combos, random ass trap cards to stall to get me to Exodia. I didn't even have to like draw cards or anything in it either.
Dude, all I can imagine is that like your opponent goes, "Oh, yeah, sure, that's fine. Normal summon Alistair, effect." But yeah, I was playing Red Eyes. You played that, and then Clean showed you Mystic Mine.
Yeah, he did.
And then I saw the multiple year-long addiction of trying to get Russ to play a different fucking deck.
Mystic Mine Exodia burn. Oh boy, what a time.
What a time indeed. No, dude, I remember those as locals moment. One of my favorite local moments of all time. When you were facing Dylan, and Dylan summoned Savage Dragon, when Savage Dragon effect, well, he has so many monsters on board, and Russ has no, like, he has one step back row, no monsters or anything. Russ flips Reckless Greed to draw 2. Russ draws 2. And opponent goes, yeah, that's fine. Battle phase, the type for lethal. And Russ goes, no, actually, I just won. I remember he did that. He just went, actually, I just won. And Dylan went, how the fuck did you win? And Russ just throws down his hand of Exodia. And I'm like, no fucking way, dude. There ain't no way. And Dylan just sitting there going, I just got Exodia. And you called over Vic, and Vic walks over and goes, what the fuck? Dude. I wish I could say, and that's how you won the match, but you got 2-0'd after. You got reverse 2-0'd.
Yeah.
At least you got a game. God. Man, that shit was crazy.
Oh god, that memory is never gonna leave my brain.
Dude,
of me just going, no, actually I just won, and him just going, the fuck you mean you just won?
And you just throwing down your hand. It's like, that's what he goes, yeah, Savage Dragon negate. Yeah, dude, I wish I had a cool story like that. That's an unbeatable story.
Didn't I Exodia someone else too?
You did, but it was like way later on.
Yeah.
And I think it's because you guys went to like a super grind game that was inevitable that you're gonna win from either Burn or Exodia.
Oh, for sure.
Because that was one of the cool things about Russ's deck specifically with it was
double win.
Usually when you're facing an Exodia deck or when you're facing a Mystic Man deck, you have to worry about Cauldron. So Russ was like, okay, well I want to like actually put like pressure that they can't play a stall game because there's a backup plan in case we go into a stall game. So yeah, it was, despite it being Mystic Mine, it was interesting.
It
Dis-
was indeed interesting.
Despite it being Mystic Might. Oh, Pat actually found a way to beat Imperial Order in that deck. Wanna know what it was?
Just have the cosmic.
No, he had Eldritch.
Uh,
He was playing it one Eldritch. Because he just sends Eldritch to graveyard to send the thing, and then he says the card goes Eldritch effect, send to graveyard, add Eldritch back, and opt not to summon.
oh, we love it. Oh, we love it.
I'm like, that's disgusting. So Pat played Exodia, or played Mystic Maya at one point. Fun
That's
fact.
so funny.
Yeah, all we need now is for Gary and Joey to play them, right? But yeah. Um. So last night, like I said earlier, we were at locals. Um, and we did interesting. I got fourth. Uh, Bus, you
Dude, I tumbled. I snowballed hard.
yeah, you did. I'm sorry. I was the turning point.
Tragic.
But yeah, we're currently in Legacy of Destruction format. Now that we're like what a few weeks in, what do you think so far?
Um, Tempai is a deck.
Tempai's annoying.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
kind of is.
fuck that deck.
Especially when Steven just has every answer to all your interruptions. It's great.
Yeah, fuck that deck. Dude, it's literally just last format, but with another toxic jet deck.
Like Snake Eyes wasn't that toxic. It was just annoying to face against. But
I don't know,
Tenpai
dude.
is just ugh.
It it gives me the uck. It gives me the ick. I mean, I play Centurion now. I've been playing Centurion. I can play Shifter now, so that's based.
Based.
Based and cool. Anyways, do you know what I actually forgot to talk about? What I forgot to write down?
Hmm.
We'll either talk about it this episode or next episode. Rarity Collection is the next set to come out.
Yeah, it comes out at what, the second to last week of this month.
So, halfway through the month. I'm actually going to check
Yes,
the date.
that's exactly what I said, just in a different wording.
Yeah, I hated how you said that.
Well, that's how Will said it to me yesterday.
That's how Will said it? I hate it here. Um, it's not halfway through. It's in 20 days. The 24th. Yo, that's right before Detroit. That's funny. I have a dentist appointment that day. I hate that. Um, but yeah. So, Legacy of Destruction format. We've got Tenpai Dragon. We got Centurions having stuff. You Bell gets a Nightmare Throne. And what the fuck is this card's name? I have it next to me. Vod is the final bringer of the end times.
It sure is a.
It sure is Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's a name.
It is a Yu-Gi-Oh name. But yeah, this format so far, it's interesting. It's fun in a weird way. But that's, again, because I'm playing Centurion, I'm having a lot of fun. Snake Eyes getting the Snake Idea Bellstar. I thought that card was going to be Cope, but it's actually kind of good.
Not only that, I think it helps Chimera a lot too.
You're thinking of the wrong one. You're thinking of Diabells. I'm saying Snake Idea Bellstar. You're thinking of Diabells, the original Sinful.
Huh?
Yeah. Red
Can you
Lady.
blame me?
I mean, the sisters, I assume. I don't know. All I know is White Woods is gonna be great. But yeah, so Snake Idea Bellstar when it's in back row, I believe you can special summon her. So you could like go pop up her to back row and summon her, and then during battle phase you can just bounce two things to the back row. She can go push. I'm gonna push you off the edge. Make your ass a continuous spell. Sit there and look continuous.
What a sentence.
Yeah. But yeah, Snake Eyes is still very clearly the best deck. Voice of Skin, the new continuous spell, the new barrier, is actually kind of strong.
Yeah.
Dude, that deck just has so much recursion now.
Yeah, it's wild.
Well, Pat got Gimmick Puppet locked. on yesterday, and he just set up to do all of his plays on his opponent's turn, and he won the game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't even fucking know I could do that. But yeah, he just did.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine.
I guess, like, do you want to talk about locals yesterday? Like, what your matches were and stuff?
I mean, yeah, I played Live Twins with a tiny sprite engine, and I won against Voiceless Voice and Snake Eyes.
Yeah, but it was Sky Striker Snake Eyes, right?
It was blind going second Snake Eyes.
But they were playing Striker cards.
Yeah, they were just playing Engage, Widowmaker, and Cannon.
Yeah, so Sky Striker Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were they playing hand traps?
Maybe. if he was, I didn't see him.
No, they weren't playing hand traps then. So yeah. How did the rest of your games go? Minus round 3. We don't talk about round 3.
Round 3, I misplayed against you and lost the match. Crazy.
Both games too. That's the wildest part.
Round 4, I faced against. What the fuck did I face against?
What deck were they on?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Oh, you faced Steven because you faced Tempai Dragon.
Fucking yeah! No, not just Tempai Dragon. It was Vanquish Soul. And then he smoke screened my ass into Tempai.
Yeah, Tempai Senpai.
And then round 5 was Labyrinth.
Yeah, and how did that go?
He had a shit ton of hand traps, man. I couldn't do shit.
Yeah, I was just
tragic.
Snowball. I was just Snowball, and I'm 1/6 Snowball. Yeah, for me, yesterday I played Centurion. Round 1, I faced Labyrinth. I won 2-0. Round 2, I faced Chimera, which one of the best players on our team is playing. His name's Vincent. I won that one 2-1.
Was that what he was playing?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy.
Nice.
He was playing Diabels, but he was also playing Nightmare Appendants, which just helped him get to Mio Sword Knight so much easier.
Mm.
And then, God, what else was he playing? Oh well, round 3 I faced you. I won 2-0. Because you had misplays. You didn't read my field spell all the way, which was your
Yeah, no.
misplay.
That was so dumb.
Yeah. To their credit, they haven't faced Centurion too often, so it is what it is. You didn't read that it was that you can only activate the effect discard to place. The turn is activated, so that's what it was. Russ thought that that it's every turn I can do that, but it's only the turn is activated.
Reading is hard.
But what Yu-Gi-Oh players, we don't read. But yeah, and then round 4 I lost to Voiceless, because I misplayed game 1. Yeah, I should have gone with the Oxilla, but instead I went with the Legacia to draw because I was being greedy, and I got my Primera Bestial, which lost me the game. So yeah.
Tragic.
Because he just went Magma Effect, End Phase Magma, Such Saphira. I just lost. Because passive, I did do the play I was saying that I would claim his locked him and I would have won. And then round 5, the final round, I beat Cybers. It was a Cybers Kotarga Firewall, like Cybers pile. So I got my run back on Gay. I was happy.
You pissed that man off.
Dude, game 2, I opened Primera, Nibiru, Super Poly, Imprim, Joel going second. I have never heard that man swear or get that pissed off in my life. He's usually kind of a quiet individual. He was getting mad, and it was really funny.
It was really funny. It was really funny.
Yeah, shout out to Gary, you're the best, dude. But yeah, with kind of going back to round two, and what we're talking about with like Legacy of Destruction. The new Illusion, Nightmare Appendance is a very strong card. This card's a special, and then on summon, I don't remember if she adds the specials, but it's just every time Vincent got there, it was like he was winning the game. It's a very strong card. Isn't it like the most expensive card of the set too?
Is it?
I want to say it's like $40 some. But yeah, I will be honest. We have Legacy of Destruction written down as something to like talk about, but it's just like the more you look at the set, the less there is to talk about. Cause like,
No, hold on. We
like,
can talk about Melodious support.
oh yeah, no, we can talk about Melodious. Melodious was like the unexpected thing that when it dropped, it did like so much shit. It puts it in
Absolutely.
Appaloosa. Some people are trying that pure, which I think they're finding mixed results with. On one side,
Hmm.
it can end on a busted board, but I guess on the other side, it can brick really bad.
Yeah. I think your idea with Kashtira with it is probably a good one.
I don't think so.
People just need to test it out more.
I don't think so anymore. I was looking at some stuff with it. Um, the problem is you can get imbued really easily,
Ah,
so I don't think it's gonna be worth it.
womp womp.
Yeah, womp womp. But besides that, besides Melodious, Yubel gets support. The Nightmare Pain and the other thing. Dude, Yubel is such an ass of a deck to face.
I know.
It's so annoying.
You know what I was thinking to play during the YCS?
Don't spoil that right here on the podcast. People will listen to this probably.
Okay.
You can send it to me, cause now I'm
Okay.
curious.
Okay.
You're gonna say something stupid like Meal Force, and if you say it, I am gonna just say it out loud.
No, what?
Dude, I don't know. You come up with some hell of some goo.
I mean, you're right. And sometimes they end up being good, and you just don't believe me until it happens.
You've
Like
got
Card Scanner and Mad Hacker.
Mad Hacker still cope.
Listen, man, people's decks are playing it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and they didn't do shit with it.
I beg to differ.
You can beg all you want. That doesn't make any difference. Um, you didn't send me anything.
Oh, I'm supposed to send it to you right now. Okay.
Might as well. Yes, that's fake. Appealing Mad Vader sign up in OnlyFans is hilarious. No, that's just cope. There's people doing that with other decks.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that with Lab, like seriously. But
But yeah.
Johnson and I were talking about what deck I could play for the YCS, and we settled upon the first part of that, not the second part.
Really? That's what you're gonna learn?
Mhm.
Do you need it? I have it next to me.
You have the entire core?
Not everything.
Oh.
I have. Yo, hold on, man. We'll talk about this later because I feel like we're trying to be secretive, and I don't think people will want to listen to that for the podcast. But yeah, I have most of it like literally right next to me. It's a slightly different build, but it has like almost everything you need.
Okay.
But yeah, the bow stuff is like really cool, especially with the Nightmare Throne. It makes it you don't have to play the Perry Vice map to search. And we'll talk more about that deck later, because Will was playing in the Iron Man, we will talk about the Iron Man in a little bit here.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess wrapping up on Legacy of Destruction. There's some cool stuff, like the Life One stuff is cool. The new XEs is cool. But like overall, the set is just fine.
Yeah, it was overhyped
No, it
for a
wasn't.
while.
It was
I don't know.
when
A lot
Life
of
One got announced, it was overhyped.
yeah.
Next set's not overhyped though. That set's gonna be crazy.
Set is gonna be insane, dude.
Yeah, I am both very excited and very scared for that set. I'm playing that set at Nats.
It's so funny, but I'm just like excited for all the mediocre shit aside from the Fiendsmith one.
They're just excited because they could put up a negate for Nibiru. Even though you're still playing the Nibiru doing it, Russell.
No, I just put up a negate and it's great.
Which one are you putting up?
Caesar.
Before Nibiru?
No, not before Nibiru, but it's just a negate. Because we need it.
Russell, that's not going to work at all for you, but you know what? You do you.
Listen, I got the cross out, okay? It's fine.
You just have to cross out. You just have it. You have the in-hand called by the grave.
Facts.
Gary should have fucked it. Yesterday, I only saw shift against pad when I couldn't use it. And against Gary, when in draw phase, I went shift and he went called by. I'm like, I'm gonna jump off a fucking bridge, dude.
That's unfortunate. That's
Bro, it shift his day off. He did, shifted didn't want to work this Friday. He called in sick. Dude, these QCRs are staying in my deck. They're like, nah, dude, you don't get to see us.
We're too shiny for your eyes.
Yeah, dude. Look at that fucking common gargoyle. Velgan OTS super, I swear to God, Konami. Make an ulti. That bitch is strong. It's not like they have any other ultis announced. When the fuck does that come out? Wait, when's the next OTS?
That's a good question.
God, what number are we on? Are we on 25?
Are we? Fuck.
OTS 24?
I thought we were on 24.
I think it says May 24th. Nope. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, it'll be 25. OTS pack 25. Oh, no, it's in June. It's in June. Which will have a Ulti Exodia head.
Let's go.
Just the head.
Just the head. That's all I need.
That's all we need.
But yeah, no, I'm very excited for the Monica support. I'm very excited for the whole Exodia archetype shit that's happening.
This is for info. We'll talk about info a different day. Info's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I guess. Man, what's the next thing we should talk about?
We didn't even talk about our entire journey into Yu-Gi-Oh yet.
I mean, like we talked enough about it.
I mean, yeah, but we haven't talked about the decks that make us us.
I mean, I guess we could talk about that real quick. If you want, you can go first.
I am the token Live Twin player. I feel like I am like the last Live Twin player alive in the fucking state.
Alright, so we just got canceled on the first episode. That's crazy, dude.
But yeah, after the whole Mystic Mind shenanigan thing, the first actual deck I picked up was Live Twins, and I've never been able to like really put that down. Like I've been able to set it aside for better things like Labyrinth, of where I won a tournament with in Columbus at a convention that was labeled as a PPG tournament. Don't let that fool you. There were only 5 rounds.
It was a PPG side event.
And I won half of a box of Legend of the Deep. So yeah,
that doesn't explain like what it is, and I don't know what it does. It was at GalaxyCon.
yeah. But like things like Lab, I've picked up other decks like Runic, like a lot of Runic variants.
Yep.
Runic Live Twin Sprite being the best one in my opinion of one of those variants that I've played so
Yeah.
far. I've also played Earthbound Kashtira Runic, which was interesting. I played Striker once.
You played it more than once.
Yeah. I played Eldritch until we threw it on my brother to try and learn the game.
Yeah, biggest mistake of my life.
But the deck I keep going back to is just fucking Live Twins. I can't let them go.
Hmm. Alright, well, I guess that's the segue into mine. So I am the best punk player in the world. Um, I play punk like a fucking religion. Even when I'm not playing punk, I got them Xeomin sleeves on my extra. Um, that being said, I started with Red Eyes, as we talked about before. I played Kill Talkers, Drytron, PK. I played PK multiple times in multiple variants, being the Avenger and the Horse builds. I played Dragon Link for a little bit. I sucked at it. God, what else I played that was like early on? I played 3-Axis, which was so much fun. 3-Axis and Adventure Tenny Synchro was so much fun. Man, I miss Rose Dragon. God, what else was there? Then I settled to Punk, where I became the best Punk player in the world. Got 2 invites with it. Day 2 Nats with it for 2023. And so I know my quote unquote accomplishments with it doesn't sound like I'm the best, but I'm the best. Trust. My ego won't let me say different. We all could be egotistical with one thing in our lives. That's my thing, because I don't got anything else. But yeah, for punk variants, I've played Pure, Castira, Horse, Sprite, Gold Pride, which sucked. Still Gold Pride sucks. It's the worst variant of now might be the best variant, but for a while it's the worst variant of Punk. I played Punk Tier, Punk. God, what else I played? Punk Thunder. I know I played Punk Runic once. Is there any other Punk variants I'm missing? I
I
had to.
think so. Horus, right?
I already said Horse.
Yeah.
I played Punk Super Heavy Samurai. That was interesting. I didn't get to play Punk Nachuya. Shout out to Wiggins. Yeah. I had my most amount of success with Punk Cash. Punk Cash was crazy. Um, it's fine with Punk Cash, the first variant of it, with doing the Tier 0 format of Tier. When it was Darkwing Blast. We've talked. There's been people who's talked about having the best deck in the room, even though they don't like win the tournament. There's times you just get unfortunate matchups. I genuinely believe I had the best deck in the room that event, because my one loss was to Exosister, and my second loss was to the guy who won the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drew my last round because we were talking and having fun and forgot to keep track of time. So we were like, well, that's fine. We were just enjoying the game. You can only get so mad at that. But yeah, that's more or less my history with the decks I've played. Right now I'm on Centurion. I'm enjoying it. I cannot wait till White Woods, which is funny because, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still chilling with Live Twins at this point right now because I don't know what other deck to play, and I'm confident in my ability to play Live Twins at this point, so it's chill.
Yeah, I mean that's something I feel like people should like understand, because there's always been that argument of like pet decks, whether pet decks are like good or bad or whatever. It's funny, a lot of pro players have actually said before that, like, yeah, if you know your deck enough and you're like the best with the deck, you can get a lot of good wins. You might not win an event, but like if you know what you're doing, you should be able to get pretty far.
Oh, for sure.
Um,
Like I make sure to play Live Twins specifically in hand trap formats because of cross out and everything.
yeah. I mean,
Because
like,
they kind of lose hard to board breaker formats with like kaiju's and everything like that because they just like fuck everything over.
yeah. Yep. Uh, yeah. That's basically my history. I play a little pure cash, but we don't count that. Or we do, but we don't. But yeah, I guess we should talk about like upcoming events we're going to, i.e., Indy. We're going to YCS Indy.
Yep, that we are.
It'll be your first YCS, right?
Indeed.
You excited?
I think so.
The fuck does that mean?
If I can find a deck, if I can find a competent deck to play that I'm going to be confident to day 2 at least, then yes.
Hell yeah, dude. Um, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure I have what deck I'm playing. Oh, I forgot to mention I played Runic. That's what the last one was. Played Runic decks. Um, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm playing, but I have some backups. Um, I will spoil one of my backups. One of my backups is Runic Horus because that deck is just so much fun. Um, I know people hate Runic cards, but like, who cares? So, yeah. Um, yeah, Indianapolis should be fun. Indianapolis is a beautiful city. I love going to Indy.
Oh yeah.
Last YCS I went to was funny enough YCS Indy in the end of 2023. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Oh, you played Macacos.
I did not play Mekanko. I want. Oh no, I played Lebo Man's Mekanko for a day.
Yeah.
God, that unlocked a memory. Oh,
I
dude,
only
I remember why I played that. So this is the funniest shit ever. So I was playing Punk Cash for a while, and I just kept winning every locals. I'm like, I'm gonna lose eventually, so I'm gonna make sure I lose this one, so I don't hate myself when it finally happens. So I played Lipo Mancer Macaco. That was a blind going second build of it, and I'm like, I know I'm not winning today, and I should the fuck did not win. Although it was fine to go like Lava Golem, go the equip spell bounce back Lava Golem. Here's the same Lava Golem, but I'm taking out two more of your guys.
so fucking funny. It's
No,
so fucking funny.
I
It's
did
so fun.
I did cheat one of my games. I did afterwards go, yeah, normal summon effect. Yeah. God, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's hard to read cards. It's so hard.
Yeah, that only unlocked my memory of you playing Makanko because I just saw my acid golem on the floor.
I didn't even play Acid Golem. That was the funny part.
I know that.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to the fact that we have cards everywhere. Um. So I guess like as kind of our final overall topic, which will probably take the longest, let's talk about the Iron Man.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So for
You
those,
you go first. You go first.
well, let's actually like establish some stuff first. First off, one of the things we have not mentioned is we're both members of Team Interstellar. I've been a member since December of 2022, I believe. No, November 2022. That's what it was. I've been a member since November 2022. You've been a member since what, fall of 23?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just about.
Yeah. So, we love Interstellar. We both have gotten so much better after joining the team. Um, yeah. We have our own jerseys that look fucking dope. I love the jerseys so much.
Me too.
Yeah. Whoever came up with that company, man, they're a good person. Anyways, um, but yeah, we will probably have on another episode one day, people from Interstellar being like in episodes. I know I want to get the president and vice president in, the founders of Interstellar. But yeah, right now for Team Interstellar on the Interstellar YouTube channel, there is a live stream, or not a live stream, a circuit series of Iron Mans between like individual mini teams in the team. It's 3 people to a team, and we are running the 6 teams in it. For we're running this for 12 weeks, I think it is, which is 2 rounds each.
Yeah, and that's just for the playoffs.
Yeah. Uh, the pricing we're not gonna go into because we don't think we should.
Mhm.
But yeah, we just finished week 1. Or at least my team and your team did. There's still one more set of teams that still need to go.
And they're doing it tonight.
Yeah, I think they've announced the teams, like what the team names are. Um, I assume they did, right? Because I know that.
For today, it's gonna be Yomi Ship and
No, as in like the name of the team of the teams. So like your team name, my team's name, etc.
yeah. What about it?
I guess we should say what the team names are. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, they it.
I'm getting to it. Hold on. I gotta go all the way back to the very first one of the Discord group. Okay, here we go. So the teams are, the first team is, 3 idiots with a plan, being Sean, Johnson, and Steven. Uh, the next team, side note, I want to say real quick. So there were 6 captains, and they got to make the team names before the draft happened because they got to draft who they wanted. So these names we did not come up with. So the next team is Team My Dick's Enormous, which is Nana, Khalil, and me. God, I hate that that's the team's name. Then is Team 44 versus 40. Gotta love to see it, which is Wiggins, Will, and Chris. Because Wiggins couldn't come up with a team name. And then I want to talk about your team.
My team is the oddball out because we had an extra person.
No. What's your team name?
But the team name is Tesla Boys, and it's me, Gary, Joey, and the president.
Yeah. So, dude, how long have you had that Tesla for, dude?
I've had it for a total of 0.2 seconds.
What? Did Joey like sign ownership to you for like a literal second, just so you could say that you're a Tesla boy?
Yes.
Dead ass, really? What, did he hand you the keys and then took the back?
Yeah.
Dude, ask him if you could drive his Tesla. What's he'll say? No. He's literally offered if I wanted to drive it before.
No. See, the worst you could say is yes.
The worst you can say is yes. Oh my lord. After that has Team Yomi Ship. Yomi Ship Crew, which is Leon, Max, and Jake. And then Team Did I Got It, which is just an inside joke of Eric, Vince, and Eddie. So week 1, the first match was Team My Dick's Enormous versus Team 40 versus 40. God, I love to see it. Man, I forgot I had casual sleeves. Anyways, so these are all live streamed. There's usually gonna be a post in the team Discord, which if you're not part of, go check out Team NSL's YouTube channel and find the Discord there, and go ahead and join it and make sure that you guys are prepared for it. Turn on notifications, etc. But the first match of week 1 was Team Dixon Ormond versus Team 40 versus 40. My team started out with Cleo on plans first versus Wiggins on. God, what did Wiggins play? He played Snake Eye Melodious.
Interesting.
Wiggins went first, set up his board. Khalil was playing 60 cards. He tried to do some stuff. Wiggins stopped him. He set a few pass, and then passed to Wiggins. Wiggins went draw, and Cleo went draw phase rivalry. He saw the 1 of his 60, and that basically carried us to win the game. Khalil ended up winning the match. So then going into the next match, it was Will versus Khalil. Will was able to beat Khalil. Will was on Ubel. And man, I did not know what any of those Ubel cards did. Now man, they do too much. Um there was some misplays. I know I said something that was stupid that was listened to. Um it was such a stupid play and I don't know why we did it, but it was 100% on me for recommending it. Um but yeah, after that was Nana. Uh Nana was on Bandit. It was a back and forth game. Game set. They won game 1. We won game 2. They won game 3. Uh, really closing down to a while for game 3. There was a chance we had, but we missed a window to activate something. But if we got there, we would have. I think we would have won the game. So then it came down to me versus Will. I'm on Centurion. Will made the joke of rock paper scissors to decide who wins the match. Which I almost took him up on, because it was 50 in the morning, and I had to wake up at 4:30 to go to work, so I almost took him up on that. I'm like, no, because there's a chance that we break. He's like, that's fair. So I won the rock paper scissors. He's like, I'm like, fuck, we could have just won there. I opened my opening hand. I'm like, I wish I shut the fuck up because I just bricked. I set 2 and passed, I believe. But I had no, I didn't do anything. I just passed. But I had Jewish Worm plus Mourner in hand, so I was able to Mourner his Yama, and then Jewish Worm his Jewish Worm his Spirit of Ubel. I was actually in a really good position. I was actually confident the entire game. And then you see that Will conceded because it was known that I had a starter. I don't remember how, but I got to the starter. And it was pointing out that, like, oh, when I get to the starter, I just win the game because I set up everything, Calamity's Lock him, and I just win the game. I don't even think I was going to Calamity's Lock. I think it was going to be a Blazar Dragon, but still. For those who don't know, Centurion, they actually do think about whether they're going to summon with Crimson Dragon. If it's like, if it gets Labyrinth, I'm not going to summon Calamities because that's not going to do shit. I'm going to summon a Blazar Dragon. Or if, like, the place got really stopped. Or if I feel like that they're going to try and do some shit to make it I can't use Calamities effect, I'm just going to summon a Blazar Dragon to be safe. But Centurion players do actually think about the lines, believe it or not. But yeah, I won game 1. Game 2, he just went full combo and I just had Bell, which didn't do anything. So he was able to win game 2. Game 3, I bricked. I don't know how. It was even worse than the first time. I said 2 and passed. It was a crossout designator and a super poly. Man went Cosmic Cyclone, target the crossout. I'm like, that's fine. Do you have anything you want to change? Want to show me the second one? He went, no, that's good. So he banished my crossout. He went, Resolution. Cosmic Cyclone, target the other one. I went, well, you hoe. So then I just lost. It is what it is.
It was tragic.
It was so bad.
I watched it go down. It was so tragic.
It was so annoying. I was so upset. Yeah. So we got 3-0'd by Will. And then we installed a time limit afterwards. Because the match went for over 4 hours, which I hated. Because I went to work on under 3 hours. That's not happening again. So yeah. Want to talk about your match?
Yeah. So before I talk about my match, we were installing the time limit thing, and we asked the entire team who's participating in the Ironman to vote on if they wanted it to be an hour per person, or like an hour per match, or 3 hours for the entirety of possible 5 matches. My entire team all four of us, we voted for an hour for each match. But like almost like okay, so it was like half the team voted for that, and then half the team plus one more person voted for the 3 hour long one. And we're just like, fuck it, I guess we do it then, huh? They had me start out, and I'm playing Runic Spellbook Stun.
Yep.
The teams were Tesla Boys against 3 Idiots with a Plan. They started off with Johnson. We started out with me. Johnson was playing Vanadium. Long story short,
you on Runic Spellbook.
yeah. Long story short, I lost because of a misplay. However, that match took 2 hours long.
Yeah, they did.
It was a 2 hour long match. Like, if you go back and listen to the commentary, they ran out of things to talk about. They were talking about fucking sports betting.
They're talking about sports betting?
I think they were.
That's fantastic.
And then, after I lost, we had Pat go in with Voiceless. Pat quickly defeats Johnson, and then he has like 20 minutes left to face off against Steven. Now, we had no idea what Steven was playing, but we had a pretty good cut and clear idea. It was either going to be Vanquish Soul or Tenpai. And Pat said, fuck it, we take the gamble. I'm telling him to go first. He got so pissed because he was on Tenpai. And then so it got to time limit where Pat and Steven have both won a game. They are currently sighting for game 3. And each team has the same amount of people left. So it was almost... we can't exactly tie. So we had to just, like, keep playing it out. And Pat was like, do you want to just play it out just to see it? Because, obviously... he's on Tenpai. Steven's on Tenpai. He's not gonna. That's gonna be like rough, you know. So Steven agreed, and so Pat and Steven played out game 3, and Steven bricked.
Rough.
Very, very rough. So yeah, we ended up winning ours by the skin of our teeth, and because I took 2 hours.
That's awesome.
Sean and Joey didn't even get to play.
Well, neither did Chris. So we have an entire team of people who didn't even get to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's safe to say I'm not playing that deck again. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, hopefully not.
I didn't want to. I wanted to play Kashtira, but all of us were just like, well, I don't know. This is the team we're most afraid of. We should probably do something really good.
We should probably do something good and not just throw.
Anyway, it paid off.
Yo, did you know YCS Rio is going on right now?
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah. Anyways, but keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, it paid off. Pat yesterday was like, he was like, yeah, we couldn't have done it without you.
Oh my god.
We pulled out the win, and like 3-4 people were just saying like, I can't believe you showed your face here after that 2 hour long Runic match.
Jesus.
But yeah, I'm taking a break from Runic for a hot minute. And that was like the first time I ever played Runic Stun, and god, I hate it. I love Runic as an engine, not as a deck.
Yeah. The Runic engine is fun, but what I found kind of funny is you and I have the same opinion of Runic for the next ban list. They have to fucking hit Runic back.
They have to hit it.
They have to hit Runic, dude.
They
Yeah,
have to hit it, or else Whitewood Runic is gonna fucking dominate.
it's gonna be such a good deck. It's gonna be so irritating to play the mirror.
God, you're damn right.
Because I'm gonna play Whitewood, and I think you said that if Runic's unhinged, you're gonna play Whitewood Runic too, right?
I might.
Yeah. God, I want to just kill Runic, please. It's lived long enough.
It has.
We are Runic players saying this. Please understand that. We have both played Runic. We
Like
both
we
like
love,
Runic
we
cards.
love the Runic cards, but they have to get hit, please.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't get hit after stun toppings, not
Yeah,
after
right?
stun doing so much. Like I doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah,
Hello,
then
Melodious.
again, fucking the ban list didn't do shit against, it didn't do shit against Snake Eyes, so.
If anything, they kind of have a slightly better end board.
It's not a better end board, it's a more annoying end board. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, uh, yeah. Fuck Snake Eyes, dude, and fuck Runic, and fuck all this shit, dude.
You don't play opera?
Huh?
Sorry, I just saw the Melodious deck list that Chris posted.
That's funny. But yeah, we have tonight, Eric's team versus Leon's team, which hope by the time this goes up, that match already have been done, and you guys should be able to see who won, etc.
Mhm.
But yeah, 1000%, guys. Check out the Interstellar Ironmans. Check out like what's been going on with there. Yeah. So not gonna lie, that topic went a little faster than I expected. So let's actually talk about Rarity Collection a little bit and what we think should be in it, and what we want in it.
So, what do we know for sure that's in it?
Oh, you want me to pull up that list? Okay, here we go. Pulling it up.
Like, I know a lot of the alt arts that only had gold rares from like fucking maximum golds are gonna be reprinted in here. That way, we don't have ugly ass gold rare alt arts.
Yeah, I think. Hold on. Alright. Let me get to it. So, we've got confirmed so far. Axis Code Talker, Magician Souls, Silent Magician, Silent Swordsman, Joan Lockbird, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rapid, Ghost Mourner Moonlit Chill, Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, all with their variant odds. The Visa Starfrost plans of Primitive Planet Reichphobia, Primeval Planet Pirano, Pressure Planet Rathos, Peaceful Planet Calarium. Then we got the biker version of IP Masquerade, the fierce version of Rescue Cat, Obelisk Bow the Goddess, which we think might have both odds, but we're not 100 yet. Then we got Pilly, my friend Pilly, and Pilly Pretty Memory. The Solemn Brigade of Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, Solemn Strike. Then we got the good old fashioned Book of Moon, Book of Eclipse, Preparation of Rites, and the best card in the game, Emergency Teleport. And we also got Gold Sock. Then there's also DD Crow, and finally Seravis, the Ancient and Extended. That's so far what we know. Which, side note, those are all, besides the Pelly stuff, bangers.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. I am hoping and praying they put Dissipator in there. I really want a QCR Dissipator.
That would go kind of hard.
Yeah, right? But yeah, there's like, people are thinking that like with the fact that Syak is getting a reprint stuff with the Clarium, that there's every chance that it's going to be Chaos Angel and Dissipator in there. People are saying Trident Dragion might be in there for Tenpai. And then the other cards that people are saying are the Bestials, like all of them, because that would be super hard. God, what was the other main one that people are saying? There was another one. Oh, the Castillo monster, since they're reprinting Pressured Planet.
Oh yeah, that
Q-
would make sense.
QCR Fenrir Unicorn would go like that. Would be pretty nice.
That would go pretty hard.
Yeah. Some people are saying that regular Poly will probably be in here. Because Poly doesn't really have a high rarity printing besides Secret. But like, I don't know. That'd be cool. Some people are guessing like the some branded stuff since we got Dogmatica, Ecclesia, Dogmatica Punishment, Albaz, etc. That this time we'll get like either the Despians with like a Looper and all that shit.
Hmm.
Uh, There's a wild take. I'm trying to remember what it was. I want to say someone said that we'll get the Aluba and Ecclesia All Arts.
Oh, that'd be nice.
We won't though. That's the thing. We obviously will not. They already have the shit packaged. But I remember someone was saying that this is gonna be a rarity collection. I'm like, it's literally not going to be.
Mm.
Someone said Boar Sword, which makes sense.
I guess so, but now it's banned. So,
Boar Sword, not
or sorry,
Savage.
Boro. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, Savage was in the first one.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Sky Striker shit would be cool.
I disagree.
Like you telling me a QCR engage wouldn't go hard as fuck?
Considering it already exists,
So what you're telling me is it wouldn't go hard as fuck?
bro, QCR Alt Art Engage Go it exists and it looks better.
True. I did not know it existed. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You didn't? Oh yeah, it's the most expensive card from Battle of Legend Monsters of Revenge. It's
That's
like
crazy.
is I want to say it's 200. It might have gone down though. But then the Bestial Lubellian keep fighting for first place. But Bestials are based. Strikers are cringe.
Agreed.
Don't you play Striker?
And
Ha! Dude, they know that when their raid gets banished, that they're sitting there going, damn, that's crazy. This sucks. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, pass turn.
damn, that's crazy. Anyway,
Anyway, usually I'd have like some type of crazy follow up and shit, but I don't got shit because this deck sucks. Go ahead. You beat me. But yeah. I'm excited for Rarity Collection. I just want there to be a load of staples.
yeah,
What is your favorite Rarity?
Starlight.
Really? Starlight specifically, or like QCR?
Starlight specifically. It looks prettier than QCR's in my opinion.
Um, so I'm not gonna lie, I like QCRs, I like Starlights. I just like a lot of the high rarity stuff. My go to is probably going to be QCRs. Um, I'm just trying to figure out if that's my favorite or not. Uh, I think my favorite looking one, funny enough, is CR. Because for CRs, they actually do stuff with the cards. Um, like I'm imagining things like Nibiru, how it has the impact thing actually being able to be like flashed, that
Hmm.
the fire looks like it moves. Um, or better examples, like the Vanquish Souls, how the backgrounds are actually like fucking insane. Same with the punk stuff. There's one I'm trying to remember specifically that they have everything just pop like crazy and it might be a newer one. I don't know. I think CR just has the best looking one. Oh, I'm thinking of Cosmic. Cosmic Cyclone CR looks insane.
Mm.
But yeah, I think CR looks the best. I think CR is my favorite. I do still have a go to of QCR though. And I do have a dream one day that my entire collection will be hand traps or QCRs. I'm just happy that I don't have to keep using gold rail phantasmates that are bent almost in half doing fucking somersaults. Dude, these things might not even get moved. They might just go to the trash. I spent a grand total of $5 on that.
Tragic.
Yeah, that's being tragedy over here. That's being tragedy, more like that's being my life.
Now this is gonna be cope, but I think and I hope that the live twin alt art, or the evil twin alt arts are gonna be in the rarity collection
So
too.
that was actually something I wanted to message you. They might be.
Really?
I think they'll either be in that set or they might be in the Bowser Legend set. I think we're getting them. Because remember, they already released the artwork for like I want to say it was Asian English, but there was one that was an OCG set that had to use English that has to use a censorship art for everything, which is just the TCG art. So
Hmm.
that art does exist. You just have to translate everything to English. So I do kind of think that we might get it, especially since a lot of the stuff in there is going to be art. I truly think we might actually get it in that set. So yeah, hopefully we do. Hopefully we get Xiamen. I want Xiamen QCR.
I'd go crazy too.
Like they announced Z-Telly, dude. I want my CR Punk stuff. I want my QCR Punk stuff.
E-Telly? I don't know that card. All I know is Mitch Launch.
Shout out Mitch Launch. It's funny because it was quick launch, but everyone just calls me Mitch Launch, even though I use E-Telly, not quick launch.
Yep.
Some people were like, well, isn't Mitch Telly? And everyone's like, that doesn't have the ring to it. It's Mitch Launch. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Which is also funny because I mostly go by Mitchell, but it's whatever. But I'll stick with Mitch Launch. I like it. It's a funny nickname. But yeah, is there any last minute stuff that you want to talk about for the episode?
Uh, but I think we should end it on what is your favorite deck of all time?
Ooh, my favorite deck of all time. Are we including formats in this? Because different decks in different formats are built differently. Usually with like ban lists and shit.
I mean, for me specifically, no. But for you, sure, go ahead.
So Pote format, pure punk. Being able to play Hauka 5-backs, being able to play Chaos Ruler, Baron, all these banned cards now. Dude, I still have my ulti Hulk. That bitch ain't moving. I love Hulk. I fucking love Hulk. I miss Hulk 5-backs. Ban all the tuners, bring back Hulk. I don't care. Make the game fun again. We don't got banned. We can't do shit. But yeah. I remember it during that format. Um, I beat so many pro players by accident. I pissed off 2 pro players in one day, and I felt so happy. Because I pissed them off in different ways. You would think that would be consistent, but it wasn't. The first one, I Calamity Lock, which it makes sense. Yeah, that would piss someone off. Yeah, shit, this makes sense. The other one, I just kept Ghost Ogling his gigantic sprite 3 times, and he looked like he was about to kill me. I remember when he summoned it the second time, he grabbed the card under it to use the effect. He went to lift it up, and then he's like, he puts it back down. He goes, battle phase. I'm like, yeah, dude. He goes, attack. I'm like, sure. He goes, main phase 2, effect. No, goes over. He went, you fucking had it again. I'm like, yep, I did.
I sure did.
I remember for game 2, because I won game 1. Game 2, I had exactly 1 hand trap in my hand. He summoned gigantic. He used the fight. I went, ogre. He went, you fucking had it. I'm like, yep. And he had nothing for me, so I just killed him. It was great.
Pissing off Gary is so good. It's so funny.
What?
So pissing off Gary is so funny.
Oh yeah, the one yesterday pissing off Gary was funny. Shout out Gary, I love Gary to death, but like it was funny because that dude doesn't get mad or anything, and then the fact I broke him afterwards, because I don't know if I said this, but after I won the game, he took my opening hand, put it in front of him, shuffled up his deck, and then just kept trying to play through that hand. Through multiple different hands. And he just couldn't. So, yeah. because he has to play as if he doesn't know what's in my hand.
Hmm.
And what sucks is like Michael Koda, you're always adding Kodak because if they don't have Joel, you're just popping off. And if you don't add Kodak and they don't have Joel, then you just lose. You just Joeled yourself basically. So it was really funny. So yeah. Um, that being said, Gary beat me with Melodious by Pendulum Summoning Driver, so you know we're even now, Gary.
Huh. What?
Oh, you didn't know about that?
Nope.
Oh man, Pendulum Summon Driver against me. I was like, well, I'm gonna jump off this fucking bridge next to us.
That's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I was just shook. I was shooketh. And I think it actually came up that he had specifically Driver with that because it was a level 6 for something. But yeah, what's your favorite deck of all time?
My favorite deck of all time. You know it.
Ghost Trick.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, that's funny. I remember I made fun of you. Oh my god, stop blowing to a microphone, you goddamn bitch! Holy fuck, that's loud. Eh,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
Um, yeah, I made fun of us for playing it one time. But yeah, I think that's good to end the first episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, really quickly, just final shout outs to Team Interstellar. Shout out to Pat and Jake specifically. Shout out to Will, etc. Check out the content on this channel, Make Free Nerd. Check out the content over on Team Interstellar's channel, Team Interstellar. And yeah, so with that being said, this is Make Free Mitch, aka Mitchell. And
This is Danger, aka Russ.
signing off. Have a nice night, guys. Bye.